Okay, now this is the difference between $1 million and $5 million. Now I got a feeling that you two are very nice guys, and I feel like I know what you're gonna say. But it's this trend going around where women are supposed to choose between taking $1 million or giving their man $5 million. Now, I'm gonna reverse the question and ask you this, Jason.
Mhm.
Would you take $1 million or would you give your girl, your woman, in this case your wife, the 5 million?
Oh, with my wife, 5 million.
Mm-hmm.
It would be, that's an easy choice. But if it weren't my wife and it were my girlfriend, no, I'll take the 1 million. You crazy? You know what I'm
Interesting.
saying? Nah,
Okay.
definitely. I think you take the 1 million, um, because you don't know what's gonna happen, but and when you give people money, it becomes their money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all may last another 2 weeks after that. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't trust her to split it with you or give you more than 1 million at all?
Not unless I mean, if we're married, then everything is split. But if we're not married and I give her $5 million, that's her $5 million. So we can have a verbal agreement all you want. And, what she'll say if she's smart is, or if she's cruel and smart, is prove it, take me to court. And then she
Mm,
has $5 million so she can actually, you know, delay this to a point where you paying lawyers would cost too much money. So to me, the smart deal, this is why I tell people, this is why I encourage young black men, get married. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is not only about love, but marriage is also a financial arrangement. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way to build wealth, and it's a way, whatever she gets, if she gets $5 million, that's my $5 million too. I get $5 million, it's her $5 million. But when we dating, doesn't work that way.
okay. All right. Same question to you, Wade. Would you take the million or would you give your girlfriend the 5 million?
If it was my wife, 5 million. Girlfriend, it depends on the girlfriend because everybody has a different type of character. So if I trust the girlfriend and we have that, I agree with what you're saying, Jason. But if we on that level and we have an understanding and we have good communication with each other and she knows she's gonna get this 5 million and we're gonna split it 2.5, I would take the 5 million. But it depends on the woman because everybody has different character. Now, if it's a chick from Fairchild, Chill, then I might take I may take the 1 million. You know what I mean? But if it's like somebody that I have a deep connection with and we've been together for a while, girlfriend, I do the
Yo,
five. We split 2.5.
Okay.
Wade, you would be surprised how many solid relationships get complicated once money comes into
Yeah,
the
I
picture.
was gonna say that too. Yeah,
You know what
it's
I'm saying? Yeah. I've seen siblings that don't even talk to each other over money. A parent died or something like that,
yeah,
and it's all about who inherits what and this and that, and or they want to sell this house or this one wants to keep the house. Yo, let me tell you, relationships can get split up over money, but that's the thing about marriage. I think marriage, the 5 million is our 5 million. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. So I'll be honest. I think it sounds like you two choose your girlfriends poorly. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I would never have a girlfriend that would do that to me. At least not that I know of. I can't think of one. Like at one point, Jason, your wife was your girlfriend. You wouldn't have given to her at that time. You have exes, Wade. It's not one ex that you trust with the 5 million.
yeah. Me, like I said, it depends on the character. So I've had some exes who I believe they would do the right thing. I agree with what you're saying, Jason. That like money is the root of all evil, but you just never know. Like you don't know. Like you could give it, like you said, you give it to somebody who you think that they would never do you wrong, and they'll run with that 5 million and be like, I ain't gotta give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You go to court and you end up walking away with nothing because technically that's her 5 million. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the character of the woman, in my
I
eyes.
mean, what happens when y'all you give her the 5 million, y'all chilling, y'all decide to go away on vacation, some girl in a bikini walks by, Wade, all of a sudden your neck turns and she's like, how dare you look at another woman? And then y'all get back, and then she wants to break up, and
Well,
then she's like,
I'll tell
"I'm
you.
keeping the 5 million because he was wrong."
Well, I'll tell you what I would do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would give my girlfriend $5 million because I trust her, but I want my half right away. So before I even get to look at anybody or do anything
Yeah,
along
yeah.
those lines, I got my
But
2.5.
but she also, Bobby, could have been about to leave you as well. She also could have been waiting to leave you. And then you get that money up. That's a
But
even
that's you not being aware of where you are in your relationship, man.
you never
You
know
should
though.
know if
You never know.
your relationship's on the rocks, man.
But
And you shouldn't be
she could
dating
be quiet
someone and
though.
huh?
She could be quiet about it though. You may not know. You may not know. She could be making her little list in her phone, and then she's waiting for the perfect moment to get away. And then you be like, "Look, I'm gonna give you
Hey,
five
man,
million. I'm gonna
I'll
give you
tell you
five
this.
million. Just split it with me." She get that 5 million. She
I've
be out.
never been in that situation before. I mean, I've seen it happen on movies and happen to other people, but I've never been in a situation where someone's about to quietly storm out or leave me. I've never been in that situation.
Let me ask y'all this: what if that deal is right now with your baby moms?
Hell no.
Would I give her the 5 million?
Hell no. That
Everybody
should
was
be
like,
a
"Ooh,
million.
I
That
had
should be a
girlfriends
million.
I would trust." You trust, y'all trusted those women enough to have a child with them,
I,
but
would-
you wouldn't.
I trust that I would get half. I trust it.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
At
I
minimum,
just
I'll get my million at least. I think. I think.
yeah, I think you know, wife is a different level of trust that I would put into. If I trust a woman that much, why not make her my wife? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Your wife was your girlfriend at one point. You wouldn't have given it to her while she was your girlfriend?
probably, and that's
Oh,
only
that's the
because
wrong hesitation.
nah, probably, but that's only because um first of all, I trust myself as a steward of money. And if it's my girlfriend, I'll be like, look, I got this 1 million, but if we have a future, then you get a part of this 1 million. Um, so I would take the 1 million under those circumstances. Like,
And that's another thing. If you are with your girlfriend and you take the 1 million, then you probably gonna have to give her some of the 1 million when y'all could have had five.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you could flip it. Y'all could do something and flip it to the 5 million.
Why flip it if you just all you had to do was hand her the 5 million? That's how you flip it.
I think again,
It's tricky, man.
Yeah,
if
funny
she's
man.
my if she's my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes perfect sense if she's not my wife. And again, my wife and I, we did things in reverse. So we already had children or a child before we got married. So I would have given her the 5 million because either way, even if she cuts me out, my child is going to benefit from it. So I can live with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
You might as well just
you
give her the
know,
5 million, then have your 1 million and pay child support.
yeah, yeah. No, I would give her the five. I would give her the 5 million if if it were in the period before we were married and we had a child. But if it was just like somebody I was kicking it with, I can think of so many women I kicked it with that I was like, yo, this is gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? And it lasts another 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I would hate to walk away from that with not 2.5 million.
Well, that's why you get your money right away.